Welcome back to this Let's Build series. Between this episode and the last, I basically copy-pasted the building, or part of the building we had done, and in doing so, I evidently messed up the walls. So we're just going to go ahead and replace those, and we'll work on the stairway and stuff, and then gonna make the roof and the ceiling, because obviously that hasn't been done yet. So yeah, we're just basically doing that. Could have done this in MC Edit, but you know, hindsight is 20/20, as they say. So that didn't happen, obviously. Again, hindsightedly, I probably should have done the ceiling in MC Edit, because that's basically just wool with some blocks of glowstone that I add in manually. So, you know, what do you do? Hindsight is 20/20. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff. I was just thinking earlier about how much I wish I could sing. That'd be so nice. I mean, it's not like, you know, anybody would ever hear it aside from close friends and family, but hey, you know, I mean, just being able to do something reasonably well is enough in and of itself. But I mean, who am I kidding? I'm hardly satisfied with just my normal speaking voice, so I can't imagine. Actually tried earlier, and oh my god, it was terrible. It was like, even worse than Justin Bieber. It's played out as that joke has become. Yeah. I wonder if that is still a thing, like if people still post like hashtag still better than Bieber or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really not a Bieber fan at all. At all. But, I will admit that thing, you know, that kind of was kind of 2009, 2010-ish, and I haven't really seen it since then. I mean, not a lot of it, but I don't know. When did Twilight come out? Was that in 2011 or 2010? Because I remember people would go on all kinds of videos and post like still better than Twilight. And that was kind of funny. Because I'm reasonably certain that a new Twilight movie came out the year before last, in 2012. I had to kind of stop myself from saying last year, because, you know, I mean, it still feels like 2013 for me. For all intents and purposes, with how little changes year to year, usually, it may as well still be. And hey, you know, believe me, I'm not complaining. I would have it no other way. No other way at all. So we're going to go ahead and put in the doors, and we'll finish off the walls and such. And we'll work a bit on the ceiling, and we'll see where that takes us. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat in this series. This one and the last one. I don't know, these last couple of days I've just been having a bit of trouble with that. Like I said, you know, in another video. I wouldn't be at all surprised if I was getting something, you know, I mean, it is winter time. I have been out and about in less than cold weather here, so sorry, it wouldn't surprise me at all. And I have, you know, a purely poor immune system. I think I said earlier too. If I get something, I have the residuals of it usually for months after the fact. Well, not months, but weeks usually. And believe me, it sucks. It really does. So we're going to go ahead and put in the stairway, and I guess we'll grab those as the handrails for the upper kind of level, I guess. I've been in buildings like these before. They're not all that bad. I guess it usually depends on who owns them and how well they're maintained, but one thing I notice is that they almost always have a heavy smell of cigarette smoke. Which, you know, honestly, I don't really mind, but I know some people are really offended by. So, I guess the more you know. Not really sure what that has to do with much of anything, but yeah, so we're just doing the stairs and stuff. And one more. There we go. Put on here. And we'll do this in the front. I'm trying to think what I should build next after this. I'm thinking maybe a colonial split level with like the columns and stuff. And I've had a design in mind actually for quite a while and never really got around to building it, so I think that'd be a good opportunity. That and another split level model. Be kind of like the last one I built. It's actually, no, I mean, I have to keep in mind that I'm recording this probably as much as a week or two out from when it'll actually be uploaded, because I've recorded a bunch of other stuff in the last couple of days too, so try to keep my uploads to one a day so I don't, A, overwhelm people, and B, exhaust my supply. Because, I mean, I know, even when it's someone, whose videos you really like, when they start uploading like 2 or 3 a day, it can almost be kind of a chore to kind of chew through them, and so you don't end up having even more stuff to watch. And I guess the same principle applies for, like shows. Any kind of show, really. I mean, sitcom, cartoon, anything that's actively running, So it's best to keep the episodes and stuff while they air, so that you don't end up having to play the catch-up game. But anyway, that's just a tangentially related tangent, which is something I specialize in. Come to my videos for off-topic tangents. Believe me, you will not be disappointed. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go out in a minute and replace the basically the backside of this facade with this sandstone, because that's the way they did it in with these buildings. They'd have the front of it be like I guess with the sections under the windows, they'd be say siding or kind of I don't know. Yeah, usually it's just siding. Sometimes it's like different painted bricks or stucco or whatnot. But then the back and the sides of the building would basically just be the usual brick or stucco or whatever happened to be the main material for the building. So we're just going to continue on. We're going to basically fill in the ceilings and stuff. Pretty tedious, but that's what I get for not doing it, and I'm seeing it. To think, how long have I been recording for? I know the last thing was about 10 minutes, so well, maybe it was less than 10, because I started, I don't even know. I really need to set like a timer or something like that. I think I might actually have one on my desk. Tell you what, between this episode and the next one, I'm going to go ahead and set that so I don't lose track of time and end up sitting here thinking like, oh, it's been 15, 20 minutes, when in reality it's actually been closer to 10. So I think I'll do that. And usually I basically break these up into sunsets. I'm not working in the dark, and I know from watching videos on YouTube, I know it's like my experience is watching other people's videos, but oftentimes when it's dark in a game, you can barely see as the person is recording, but when you're watching it, it actually is basically like a black screen. So from that, basically to consider that, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Bear that in mind for the viewing audiences. I think this is the last unit that I have to do the ceilings of. And we'll move down to the lower ones. I think those ones need to have their walls filled in, or at least replaced with wool. It is probably just grass or dirt right now. So I think this is the last one. Plus I need to do the tiles down there, and that's why I have refrained from putting in the doors just yet when I was working around down on that level. So actually, let's put some glowstone in here. So I guess we'll put that 2 blocks out from the entryway, and then another, what, this is going to be 5, I guess? This 5? This is. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll beat that. And over here too. Well, that is 3 blocks. We'll put 3 blocks between these ones. That'll be fine. Okay, so this is nice and well lit now. And it is pretty dark. In the next episode, we're going to go ahead and, like I said, basically replace this part of the facade. I'm going to do some other stuff. We'll have to do the walls in the lower level and some stuff like that. Let's go ahead and put these in before I forget. See if we've done that on the other side. Kinda. There we go. So yeah, I mean that's it for this episode. It's kinda starting to take shape. Still have to do the roof and some other basic stuff, but once that is done, I'm sure it will look a lot nicer. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like or comment and all that good stuff. Hopefully I'll see you in the next episode, and that is pretty much it. So I'll see you in a while then.